Hey Adrian, this is Daime from Northside Mitsubishi. So, here in front of us today we have the 2018 Outlander PHEV SE Touring. So, I thought I'd do a quick walk around, going over all the features, options, and what makes this vehicle so special. So, we've had the Outlander in our lineup for quite some time in a variety of models and trims, and now they've just released the PHEV, which is the hybrid equivalent and the new evolution of the vehicle. So, I have the hood popped open so you can see really what's going on underneath. So the vehicle is powered, one, by a gasoline engine and two electric motors. There's one here in the front powering the front two wheels, and a second one in the back underneath the seats powering the rear two wheels, that are all powered through a large battery cells set in the bottom of the vehicle. So the gasoline engine actually rarely runs the wheels directly. It does have the ability to, but it only really does that in emergency circumstances, like if you're running completely out of battery power, or you need the extra power, like climbing up a hill or going at extremely high speeds. While normally the vehicle just runs on this electric motor and the one in the back, with the gasoline engine running as a generator to recharge those batteries in the middle of the vehicle. Now, continuing along to the side to actually get some styling notes, the vehicle actually has these beautiful 18-inch two-tone alloys specifically designed for the PHEV. Now, it also does have power folding mirrors, so the moment I give it a lock, folds right away so you always know if it's locked or unlocked. And it does have fast key entry, so you don't actually have to click any of the keys on the button. You can just click the doors, and that way you never have to pull the key out of your pocket. So, hopping in, you're greeted to a nicely leather-wrapped interior with contrast stitching and piping, and 8-way power adjustable seats for driver and passenger. So that means you and whoever you're with can get as comfortable as they want. As well, the seats are heated with controls right in the middle. Now, as I hop on in, you have a nice leather-wrapped steering wheel, which is also heated, and you can see with the contrasted satin, it really gives it a premium look. Now, these new seats and the steering wheel were completely designed specifically for the PHEV, so it really helps it stand out even more. I'm just going to quickly turn on some of the electronics with the push to start engage, and you can see you have a high definition center screen for all your necessary info. That includes everything from range, vehicle dynamic, or even just trip gauges or small alerts. Really makes driving easy with all your necessary info right there. As well as you have a nice 7-inch touchscreen display for all your entertainment. This one comes with Sirius XM from the factory, but it also has a variety of other options and features which are really cool, really specific to the PHEV. So as I click through, you can actually set preset timers for air conditioning or charging, because the vehicle can be plugged directly into the wall to charge the battery instead of using the gas. I can actually get live feeds on consumption as well for electric power and gasoline, and it can give me a live show of where the power is going. So while the vehicle is parked, if I start driving, you will see an arrow come from the battery to the wheels, showing that power is going from the battery to the wheels. And if the battery starts running low and the gasoline engine kicks in, you'll see an arrow come from the gasoline engine to the battery. So while you're driving, you can actually see what's happening with the vehicle. Now, speaking of, the vehicle actually has regenerative brakes built in, which means whenever you let go of the gas, the vehicle will slow down from the electric motors rather than using the brake pads. So you can actually adjust those with these aluminum paddle shifters, which means that whenever you let go of the gas, the vehicle will automatically slow down and use that to build power back up. Now, speaking of, while you're controlling all those stuff from the center steering wheel, you also have all your media controls too, so volume and such are just along the left, Bluetooth so you can hang up on someone, as well as cruise control, very easily accessible, all at your fingertips. Now, just below that, you do have an eco mode if you want even more range. Just powers down the vehicle a bit, so if you're on a long drive but not really passing anyone, you'll have everything accessible there, as well as dual zone climate control. You can see I'll just turn it off, and I can set 2 different climates, so me and whoever I'm with can always be comfortable, as well as it has its own little screen so you can see everything directly, set it to auto, or just turned off. It's very straightforward, intuitive, and nice to see. And going down below, you have the controls for your heated steering wheel, as I mentioned earlier, as well as blind spot monitoring, which is integrated into the corner of the mirrors. As you can see, they'll light up whenever someone's in your blind spot. Now, to talk about this new shifter as well, it actually has the ability to switch between just drive and brake. It's a new cool style where no matter where you push it, it'll pop back into place, and it will just light up directly below as well as in your center screen. So, for example, I just follow the arrow left and down to put into drive. Right now I don't have the vehicle turned on, so I don't have to worry about that. And just below you can see your electronic parking brake, as well as you have a few different modes to change the vehicle. For example, charge, save, and EV. I can go more on about those later, but they basically help you control whether you want to charge the battery, save it, or just not be using the gasoline engine. Well, that's enough for the front. Let's hop along to the back. Oh, just need to make a quick change. Just need to unlock something. Now here you can see in the back the full leather continues with the contrasted stitching, so all your passengers are nice and comfortable. As well as you can see it has a 60-40 split, and they can recline. So if one set of people want to relax a bit more, they can actually recline their seat down, get a little bit more comfortable, and they have their nice armrest with cup holders too, so they can get nice and comfy for a long drive. As well as if you're moving storage instead, the seats actually have the ability to fold perfectly flat into the floor with a few quick steps. So you have a latch that drops the headrest, a second latch that kicks out the seat, and then using that same latch that I used to recline, it'll fold the seat straight down into the floor, completely flush with the rear end. Now I'll get out of the back so you can get a proper look. So here on the left hand side you have your conventional gas cap, and on the right side you actually have the electric ports. More on those in a moment. So just gonna go ahead and pop this trunk open for us. And you can see even with the seat up, you have a tremendous amount of room, but with the seats folded down, you can fit just about anything in. The right-hand seat folds down just the same, so you can really get all the storage you need. As well as you do have a cargo cover that comes with the vehicle. It connects right up into the sides of the vehicle, so you can hide all your stuff, so you don't have to worry about anyone peeking in. As well as you have a hidden compartment underneath that carries your electric charging port. Now, this end has a gun unit on one, as well as just a standard plug on the other that would just connect